Ooh baby, we have a fun one today. I'm super excited to talk about a new camera from Panasonic, the brand new Lumix S9. If you've been snapping pics with your cell phone and are ready to step up your game, this little beauty might just be your perfect option. The S9 is also a solid option for experienced photographers that need an ultralight setup. Whether you're out exploring a new city, hanging out with friends, or capturing those spontaneous moments, the S9 is designed to make it easy to take with you and look good at the same time. I think Lumix took a couple styling cues from their L-mount alliance partner Leica. I think it looks a little bit like a Leica Q with reduced proportions. So because I received a pre-release version of the S9 and I had some time constraints, I couldn't fully test out the features of this camera. All the photos that you'll see in this video are edited JPEGs, and because of a software bug, I wasn't able to record any video. So we are going to view this as a first look and not a review. One of the biggest perks of the Panasonic S9 is how compact and lightweight it is. Having a camera that is easy to carry around without sacrificing quality is a dream. Not only for those who lead an active lifestyle, but also for those who can't hold bigger cameras. Though the buttons are fairly small, changing settings is quite easy to do. And in addition to the buttons, the touchscreen is very responsive. This camera fits comfortably in my hand and easily slips into any bag, making it perfect for on-the-go shooting. The only main gripes I have with the body of this camera are the lack of a viewfinder and the max brightness of the LCD. I really think this camera would have benefited from having a viewfinder. Even if it wasn't super high resolution, it would have been nice to have. I just think shooting photos with a viewfinder is easier in many situations, particularly when it's very bright outside. Having a brighter backlight in the LCD would have helped a lot in the absence of a viewfinder. I found the visibility problem to be more of an issue when manual focusing. When using a lens that can autofocus, I could trust that the shots were in focus a lot more. With all that said, when taking photos in practically every other lighting situation than pure bright outdoor midday light, screen brightness isn't so much of an issue and is otherwise a stress-free experience. Sometimes cameras and lenses feel like tools and are a little bit uninspiring. The combo of the S9 and 26mm though is a super fun combo, and for me is close to the perfect combo for taking on bike rides. Biking is my main form of transportation and probably my main hobby outside of cameras, so having a camera that is virtually unnoticeable to bike with is a huge selling point for me. In addition to this, for years, I only used film SLR lenses on my cameras, so this made it feel like I was shooting with one of those lenses again, and I really enjoyed that. So the fact that this lens can only be manually focused isn't that much of a downside for me, but it is something that you need to know when looking at this lens. The main limitation of this lens is the fixed aperture of f8. On bright days and well-lit interiors, you'll be fine as the S9 handles low light relatively well. However, even with the S9's good low light performance, anything adversely underlit, you will most likely have issues with proper exposure. In any case, I think if you are interested in the S9 or have any other cameras that feature an L mount, you will have a lot of fun with this lens. Okay. So back to the S9. Just because it's small doesn't mean it's not powerful. So just to name a few features, the S9 has phased hybrid autofocus, which aids with the human, animal, car, motorcycle subject detection. It's got a 24.2 megapixel full frame sensor, and that sensor is stabilized with 6.5 stops of 5-axis dual image stabilization for smooth video and photos in lower light situations. A 30 frames per second pre-burst photo mode to help you get the shot before you can even react to the action. 14 plus stops of dynamic range when shooting in Vlog. And finally, the new Lumix Lab app, which lets you transfer files and create and share custom LUTs. So from my time with the S9, I'd say that it is a solid option for casual everyday photography, but can also be used in more professional applications like studio portrait photography. I thought that the S9 was really effective for portrait work as I felt more close and or maybe even connected to my subject. Also, just saying, I think I killed it with the lighting in these shots. In no way did I feel limited, as the S9 can be combined with a staggering 85 lenses. I loved using the 50, 35, and 26mm lenses on this camera. Because of their size, they kept the camera feeling well balanced when shooting. Larger lenses like the 24-105 f4 are a bit overbearing on a camera of the S9 size, so keeping the Lumix, Sigma, or even Leica Prime lenses will lead to more ergonomic combinations. So if you've been loving your photography with your phone and you're ready to elevate your photography and video taking skills, the Panasonic S9 mirrorless camera is definitely worth checking out. Plus, it's just so much fun to shoot with. I really enjoyed my time with this camera and I'm interested to see how others will view it. Well, that's all I have to say for now. Links to everything in today's video in the description. See you next time. Bye.